I transformed myself physically and mentally and became unrecognizable to people who used to see me as a skinny fat guy when I was in my high school. And you can do it too. If you follow my looksmaxxing blueprint for the next 6 months, you will undeniably change yourself and you will become more attractive too. If you're a teenager and if you're watching this, and if you also want to become more attractive, you just need to be disciplined and take action relentlessly. And in this video, I'm gonna give you my looks maxing blueprint that you can follow step by step and become more attractive as a man. And when I was a teenager, I was also struggling with making new friends and attracting girls. And it was only because I was a skinny, fat, ugly guy. I didn't care about getting more attractive and working on myself, like being on self improvement and everything. I was just playing video games, eating junk food, and I was just caring about having pleasure in my day. And that's why people used to treat me as a very weak guy, and they actually didn't care about me. But when I completed my high school, I was becoming very lonely because in the pandemic, I had zero friends, and I was very lonely guy, like playing video games, eating junk food, not even going outside and everything. And I was very down bad in my life because I was just getting out of my loneliness and depression for a temporary period of time by playing those video games and eating junk food and everything. But most of the time, I was very frustrated with my life because there was nothing to do, like there was nothing productive to do, and I didn't even have any goals or mission which I was chasing. So that's why I decided to utterly change myself and create a temporary goal and the permanent goal in my life. And it's been 5 years, and I've actually built an attractive and strong physique, which I'm very proud of. And I also transformed my life completely. I got new friends who actually respect me, and they are also on self-improvement journey. And I also got the attention and attraction from the girls. And if you also wanted to change yourself in the next few months, the first step for you is to build the foundation. First of all, you have to work on the foundation. And the foundation for becoming more attractive as a man is building more muscle mass. You will undeniably become more attractive if you just focus on building more muscle mass and building an aesthetic body. Right now, nobody will respect you just because you're a skinny fat loser, and nobody will respect you, and no girls will give you attention just because you don't even work out, you don't even have the physical aspect, the physical attraction aspect of your life, which is your physique. So first of all, you have to work on your physique. And I'm not gonna sit here giving you some other like black belt influencer advice like just train your jaw muscles or train your eyebrow muscles and everything, and just be more attractive facially and like pout your face like this or something else. I'm not gonna sit here and give you some black belt advice because we don't wanna focus on the things which we can't change. We're gonna focus on the things which we actually can change. And you don't have to think about some other things right now, like the eyebrows and the facial structure and everything. If you are skinny right now, just don't focus on the facial expression and everything and shut the fuck up and just go to the gym. If you don't even change your facial structure, if you don't even change your facial expression or anything, and if you just build more muscle mass in an aesthetic way, you will become more attractive instantly. And for building an aesthetic physique, you have to specifically focus on the muscle which will give you that attractive look. You have to work on that V shape and building a V type of physique. So for that, you have to focus more on your shoulders, your back, your upper chest, your neck and your upper traps, your abs, biceps and your quads more. These are some like 6 7 muscle groups that you have to focus more on to not only build more muscle mass but also build an attractive physique. Because if you just go to the gym and if you just build more muscle mass in a general way, like build whatever muscle mass like lower chest and some like other muscle like triceps and like other muscle, not focusing on some attractive muscle, you're gonna get big but you're not gonna be that attractive. So that's why focusing on specific muscle group will give you the advantage of becoming more attractive. And if you want me personally to help you build an attractive looking physique, top link in the description is my aesthetic body program where you can get all the information like this, like how to build an attractive physique and what diet to follow and everything. So now we are going to talk about facial structure. Like you might have seen some of the like black pill influencer who are talking about like jawline exercises and the eyebrow exercise and the facial massages and other like rollers or anything like that. We're not gonna talk about those feminine things here because that looks totally gay. The man who focuses more on his looks like the facial expression are just gay and more feminine. The real masculine men just don't focus on their looks. They just become stronger by going to the gym. They become more attractive by just putting on more muscle mass, and they focus on the mission and their goals. They don't focus on these things. But still, I'm gonna give you some advice which can shape your skull and your face in a very manly way. Your facial structure is dependent on various things like your body fat percentage and more importantly, your testosterone levels. If you have low testosterone levels, your facial structure will look like a bitch. Like honestly, if you are estrogenic and if you are a soy boy right now, if you are like eating unhealthy processed food, your facial structure will look like a pussy. So that's why you also need to focus on your testosterone levels. And how you can do that? You have to first of all change your lifestyle, change your diet. If you're going to the gym right now and if you're thinking that I'm on self improvement and I eat clean and everything, but you still like eating junk food here and there, you still like eating some pizza, burger here and there, you still like estrogenic, you still like eating some soy sauce or like soybeans and everything here and there. So that's why you're also decreasing your testosterone levels, and also you're in contact with the electronic devices all the time. You're waking up late, scrolling on Instagram, like ruining your dopamine receptors and everything. And that's why you look like a weak man. You don't even look like a man sometimes, like you have gyno, you are developing like a woman. And I'm not going to talk about more of the estrogenic things in this video, but let's talk about how you can actually increase your testosterone levels. First of all, you need to eliminate all of the things which are decreasing your testosterone levels, like drinking from plastic bottles and eating like hot foods in the plastics, and also like drinking tap water and eating junk food here and there. You have to eliminate all of these things, and you have to start eating clean. You have to eat more of single ingredient foods, which is like meat and eggs and some steak like and raw milk and cottage cheese and honey and vegetables and the things which are coming from natural sources, not the things like which are coming in the packaged foods and there are hundreds of ingredients in that. And if you just start doing that, by a few months from now you will increase your testosterone levels and you will build more muscle mass as well. And by building more muscle mass and increasing your testosterone levels, your facial structure will start transforming into a man. Like you will start getting a forward growth of like jaw muscles and everything, and you will also start to get a full beard and everything. And now you don't have to think about like doing those facial massages and the face exercise and everything. And the next thing is decreasing your body fat percentage. If you're too much fat right now and you have like bloated face, like puffy face and everything, your facial structure will not look attractive. Decreasing your body fat percentage is also a very important part in terms of getting attractive face. And if you get on single ingredient diet, you will also decrease your body fat percentage, but you still have to cut down all of the like carbohydrates and the sugars from the vegetables and the fruits and maybe from the milk as well. And if you just start eating more like meat, eggs and some of the protein fats food, you will start decreasing your body fat percentage as well. So now let's talk about grooming and style. As a man, we are not going to focus too much on the grooming and the styling our hairs and everything. And that's why most of the masculine men have short hairstyle, even bald head, or maybe like having a short hairstyle, because then they don't have to think too much about like caring about their hairs and their beard and their looks and everything. And as a masculine man, you will look more mature if you just have a short hairstyle, like the short hairstyle I'm having right now, or maybe shorter than that, like the crew cut or buzz cut. Like you can just experiment on your facial structure, like what hairstyle suits better on your like facial structure. Have a short hairstyle if you want to look more masculine. And for beard, have a short dark stubborn beard that will look more attractive. But if you can't grow a beard, like if you have patchy beard with thin hairs, just don't grow a beard and just shave it all and focus on other things. Focus on decreasing your body fat percentage and increasing your testosterone levels first. And now let's talk about style. How masculine man style his appearance. Would he actually thinking about what clothes to wear, like what color I'm suiting and everything? Or they're just actually thinking about only like going to the gym and building more muscle mass and getting stronger and everything? Of course, like they are thinking more about their mission and their goals and everything. They're not thinking about what clothes to wear in the next day in the morning, right? That work is for feminine women. So that's why the most masculine man you will see on the internet or maybe somewhere else, they wear the same clothes every single day. And they don't think about having stickers on their shirts and the paintings on the shirts and the stylish clothes and everything. They just wear the simple cotton clothes with a plain color and that's it. Because your physical appearance dependent on your physique, not only the clothes. Because think about it. If there is a pig who's wearing some stylish clothes and maybe there is another pig who's not wearing anything, like he's still gonna be a pig. Or there is a chad like attractive looking like muscular man who's not wearing anything, or like maybe he's wearing something else like stylish clothes and everything, he's still gonna be chad because he has a very attractive and strong physique, right? So you have to just work on your physique first and work on building more muscle mass. And if you still are thinking about like what clothes to wear and everything, just go for plain color clothes which makes you look more masculine, like the black or like dark blue or something. That's more attractive in a masculine man. And the last thing that I'm going to talk about is mindset and discipline. Think about how you have spent the last 6 months. Think about what habits you have done. Like, think about how you have fucked up. Think about when you're trying to improve and how you fucked up again, like how you have relapsed, how you're watching porn again, and like maybe masturbating and everything. And think about what makes you do that. Like, maybe you have seen some of the OnlyFans model on the Instagram, or maybe your friends shows you something on his phone, or maybe your own brain has convinced you to watch porn again and relapse again and go to your comfort zone again. And now you imagine how you're gonna spend your next 6 months. Just close your eyes right now and just visualize being more productive, being more disciplined. Every day you wake up, you go outside, you drink water, you get some sunlight, and you just go to the gym every single day. You push harder in the exercise. You start building more muscle mass. You're eating clean. You're not going outside with your degenerate friends. And you start speaking to some new people there. You start cold approaching some new girls. And you see that they're actually kind of interested in you. Like they are giving you their numbers and everything. And you're actually living a better life. In the next 6 months, you started building more muscle mass. You started seeing the results. And you become more happy and fulfilled in life. You're not caring too much about your looks. You're actually caring about your mission and your goals. You start working on your mission, you start working on your business, or maybe your studies, your career, and everything. And you're not even getting a single thought of playing video games and eating junk food and going outside with your degenerate friends. Now just open your eyes and just think about what feeling that actually make you more fulfilled. Is that the feeling when you relapse and just went to the your comfort zone and just played video games and eat junk food and that makes you guilty, or is that the feeling of improving in your life and going outside and making progress in your fitness journey and everything? And if the feeling of improving yourself makes you more fulfilled and happy, you just have to think more about your future self. In the past, you have relapsed just because you're thinking about getting pleasure in the present moment only. But if you start thinking more about your future self, what's gonna happen in the next 6 months or 1 year, you will actually start becoming more disciplined in your life. Because now you're not doing anything for right now, you're doing everything else, you're doing every action just for your future version of yourself. Just because you're thinking about my future version will get the rewards of the action that I'm gonna do in of the action that I'm gonna do right now. My future self will get more happy and fulfilled in life if I work on myself, if I go to the gym right now, and if I push hard in everything. If I cold approach that girl right now. If I don't think about like watching porn right now, like going into the home and watching porn. If I just start speaking to more people and become more social, because that's where the real fulfillment is. So I hope you have got some insights from this video, and I hope you have liked it. Top link in the description is my aesthetic body program. If you want to make faster progress in your self-improvement journey and becoming more attractive as a young man, just go right now and check out my program. I generally think that will be the best investment of your life that you can make. So just go right now and click on the top link in the description. So this is all in this video. I hope you have liked it. If you want to see more videos like this from a small self-improvement YouTuber, subscribe to this channel and turn on the post notification on. Goodbye.